With Bell Let's Talk Day happening this week, it's an important time to shine light on mental health resources for youth. One of those is Kids Help Phone, which is available for youth to access every day of the year around the clock. It's Canada's only national, confidential, multilingual, and free e-mental health service. January 1st of this year saw the launch of the Kids Help Phone Foundation, which aims to inspire generosity and help raise funds for this important resource. So here to tell us more is Aaron Sanderson, President and CEO of the Kids Help Phone Foundation. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, Brianne. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you so much for being here. So tell us a little bit about the mission for the Kids Help Phone Foundation.
Kids Help Phone Foundation was really set up to continue the good work that's been done for 36 years to advocate for youth mental health from coast to coast to coast. We're here to make sure that Kids Help Phone has the resources it needs to continue to provide the support for young people 24/7, free, multilingual, from coast to coast.
You all right?
I'm fine.
What is the demand like for Kids Help Phone these days?
Well, we actually continue to see the demand rise. In fact, last year we served youth nearly 4 million times over the course of 2025. And that's been consistent really since 2020. We've served young people now more than 22 million times since the onset of the pandemic, if you can imagine, back in 2020.
Wow, yeah. I mean, it was launched back in 1989, like you said, 36 years ago. How has the service evolved since then?
Well, we've had to keep up with the pace of technology and also the pace of youth. And so Kids Help Phone is constantly trying to evolve to ensure that we're communicating with young people and offering our services in ways that resonate the most with them. So for example, in 2018, we launched a texting service. Only a few years ago, we launched online moderated peer-to-peer youth forum through our website. We continue to adapt to these technologies to make sure that we are staying relevant, that we're finding new ways for youth to access support, and we can continue to provide them that sort of wraparound 24/7 every single day.
And I feel like with texting and with those online resources, it makes youth feel a little bit more comfortable. Do you have any stats or stories that show how Kids Help Phone is making a difference?
For sure. I mean, one really fascinating thing that happened for us last year, on November 4th, actually, was that we received our highest volume of texting support demand ever in our history, ever since launching that service in 2018. We're seeing young people reach out to us about really isolation, navigating relationships, depression, anxiety, and unfortunately also self-harm and suicide. And so we're really there to have quite critical conversations with youth. We're finding that the conversations we're having are more complex than ever before, as young people are trying to navigate their place in this world, this ever complex world, and those relationships in their life.
Absolutely. Now, tomorrow is Bell Let's Talk Day. How has this initiative helped impact on Kids Help Phone?
This will now be the 16th year for Bell Let's Talk Day, and really we have to credit this incredible platform for raising the conversation around mental health in Canada, destigmatizing, and reminding us all that it's important that we take a moment to really reflect on our own mental health and the mental health of those around us. So I encourage everybody, if they can take a moment tomorrow and on the occasion of Bell Let's Talk, and speak to the young people in your life. Talk about seeing this segment on the news this morning, and just make sure that they know what supports are available to them should they or their friends need it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Aaron, for being here today.
Thanks again.
We've put a link to more info about Kids Help Phone Foundation on our website.